Hey, it's your girl, it's your sister, I'm not Wendy, coming to you guys with my new video on my new segment called Wisdom Wednesdays with Wendy. There's a story about a man who was sent out to the house of Jesse to go and find and anoint the new king. Now when he got to the house, he saw all these different options of men, and he tried all of them in the home, and none of them seemed to be the king. So he asked Jesse, do you have any more sons? And he was like, oh yeah, you know, there's the youngest in the back, David. He's tending to the sheep. Now, the most interesting part about this story is, you're David. Yeah, you. Yes, you. Now, the reason why I say you're David is because you find yourself in the fields, working with the sheep, and you kind of claim yourself to be a shepherd, but you just feel like there's something more to you. There's something that you're not doing. You don't have your full fulfillment. Why? Because you're looking for your purpose, your true purpose. Now, first thing you must know is that when identifying what your purpose is, you must identify who you are. So if I asked you, who are you, what would you tell me? Would you identify yourself with me by your educational background? Would you tell me, oh, I'm a high school graduate, or I am a college graduate, I'm a high school student, I have my master's? Or would you tell me about your relationship status and tell me, oh, I'm single, or I'm married, I'm in a relationship? It's complicated. Or would you tell me about your nationality and tell me I'm American, I'm Jamaican, I'm Ethiopian, I'm Ghanaian? Or would you tell me about your occupation? Say you're a nurse, you are a journalist, you are a doctor, you're an engineer. Or would you tell me about your religion and tell me you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're an atheist? How would you describe yourself to me? Who are you, if I asked? Now, a lot of times I believe we describe ourselves by our current situations, just as David must have. David must have felt like he was just a shepherd because that's all he's been doing. He's just been taking care of the sheep, not knowing that he was actually a king. And here's the thing, I'm here to announce to you that you're a king or a queen. Now, just because you're tending to the sheep and you're in this process of doing the dirty work, that doesn't mean that you don't belong in the palace. Now, a lot of times, even in our situations, when we do make mistakes and make errors, we kind of take that upon ourselves to claim that as part of our identity. But here's the thing that you must understand. You may have created a mess, but you are not a mess. You may have made a mistake, but you are not a mistake. You must identify who you are separate from your situation, because you're a king and a queen, and no one can take that away from you. Why? Because you were created by the King of Kings. So you automatically are made into that kingship. Now, I understand that the process may not be long. The process may be long, and you might not be at the palace yet. Just like how David, it took him a while. The next day he didn't go to the palace. It took him a while before he finally got there. So yes, I know you're sweating and you're struggling, tending to the sheep, and you feel like this is not where you're supposed to be. But just keep on pushing, keep on walking around knowing that you are a king and a queen, and that eventually you're going to end up in the palace. That's all I have for you guys today. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Wisdom Wednesdays with Wendy.